Hi, it's Shannon Heaton, and for this season of the Tune of the Month, I shall continue to present and teach a tune. I'll bring in Matt Heaton for some harmonic perspective on the tune, and I'll give a little Irish Music Stories podcast style information about each tune. Glad you're here, and welcome to the Tune of the Month. Hi, it's Shannon Heaton, and it's time for another Tune of the Month. For the June 2026 edition, I'm going to show you a tune called Buried My Wife and Danced on Her Grave. And then next month, Matt Heaton will be back in the room with me, and we will premiere our Tunes of the Month series. This will be a new mini session series where we take old tunes of the month and we string them together in sets so you can learn, you can go back and review old tunes of the month and then play them with us session style, not too fast. Really looking forward to this. And for the inaugural Tunes of the Month session, we will start with Buried My Wife and Danced on Her Grave. So here's this lovely tune. I'll play it once around, then I'll break it down for easy learning. Okay, before we get into this lovely modal Mixolydian tune, let's learn a little bit about where it came from and where the name comes from. I'm Shannon Heaton, and this is Irish Music Stories, the show about traditional music and the bigger stories behind it. Like, what's up with I buried my wife and danced on her grave? Buried My Wife is an old melody. A two-part jig from Munster, which overlaps with, maybe it grew out of, the song Cúnla, which was first printed in George Petree's 1855 collection of the ancient music of Ireland, and this means that Cúnla, the song, was a classic by the mid-19th century, and it was probably much older than that. Cúnla's a Connemara song about a puka, a mischievous, shape-shifting creature. Who is that there now knocking the window pane? Who is that there now knocking the window pane? Who is that there now knocking the window pane? Only me, says Cúnla. Who's that there now tickling the toes of me? Tickling the knees of me? Tickling the thighs of me? So there's the old Cúnla. It's got two parts, an A part, a B part, and it's got words that I just sung in English, but it's originally in Irish. Then there's the old two-part Buried My Wife, a variant on Cúnla. Very, very similar, just a few notes different. Instead of going da da do 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 la da do do dum, it goes do 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 dum da da do 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 dum. A few different landing notes, but definitely just a variant. And then there's a longer tune that flute player and Chicago police captain Francis O'Neill called the Fry's Breeches. He put it in his 1903 book and his 1907 book. The melody starts just like Cúnla, a little different than the Buried My Wife melody, and then it's got 5 more parts, which was then recorded as a 5-parter by the Flanagan Brothers and James Morrison in 1923, Michael Coleman in 1927, Leo Rowsome in 1948, Julia Clifford in 1952, all 5 parts. People were mad performative back then. And we still are, because we do still play the 5-part version, as well as the 2-part version. And both of them are associated with the late, great piper from Clare, Willie Clancy, and Garrett Barry before him. But Willie didn't get it from Garrett directly. Willie was born in 1918, so he missed one of the most famous early Clare pipers by 9 years. But he got Buried My Wife just once removed, from fiddle player Nell, a.k.a. Ellen McCarthy Gavin. And then he gave it to lots of other players in Clare, which is where I learned it, in Ennis in the early 2000s. So here's a deeper dive on Nell, and the tune that she helped to give me. Nell McCarthy was born in 1887. Her family lived near Kilmakill in West Clare. They frequently hosted visiting musicians, and one of their regular and most beloved guests was the itinerant piper Garrett Barry. He'd stay for long periods of time and became a mentor to Nell. As she learned fiddle and concertina, he gave her tunes and he told her stories from his childhood about growing up in the middle of the Great Famine. about how he lost his sight as a small child. He also told her fairy stories, and he later became embedded in Clare fairy tales himself. There are stories that talk about Garrett Barry meeting changelings and supernatural beings. Talk about being a legend. Ellen, Nell McCarthy Gavin, was not a piper, but she absorbed a lot of music from her piping mentor, Garrett Barry. He'd encouraged her to enter competitions, and shortly after his death, she ended up entering and winning competitions. She became a fine fiddle player with a driving style and a repertoire of tunes that included gems from Garrett Barry directly. After Nell married her husband Patrick Galvin in 1938, she settled in Kilrush in West Clare. That's where Willie Clancy would visit. He had become more interested in older styles and repertoires, and he loved Nell's playing. He admired her 19th century dance house West Clare vibe. He liked how she used lots of double stops, not unlike those Schlieve Lucre players like Padraig O'Keeffe, Julia Clifford, Dennis Murphy. And also not unlike what American old-time fiddlers started doing when Irish and Scottish music morphed over here. Well, Willie loved it, and Willie Clancy would take the West Clare Rail out to see the Galvins and to get tunes off of Nell. Tunes like Mrs. Galvin's, dum da da dee da 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 dum, and also tunes like Buried My Wife and Danced on Her Grave. So, what about the tune title? Buried My Wife and Danced on Her Grave. Buried my wife and danced on top of her. Is it meant to be funny? Or a little mean? Like, there are dark English and Scottish songs about the contented widow. That's a 1680s English broadside about a widow who's relieved after her difficult husband dies. Or The Merry Cuckold and the Kind Wife, a 1750s hit about a husband who's repeatedly deceived by his unfaithful wife. There's The Jolly Widow, The Merry Widow. Both of those talk about widowhood as this new freedom. My husband, Matt Heaton, thinks the name Buried My Wife and Danced on Her Grave is a bit grim. And since my love is not only in America, but 2 rooms away, I'm going to ask him about it. All right, Matt Heaton, you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. What about Buried My Wife?
The most macabre title in all of traditional music.
Yeah, you think it's pretty dark, huh?
I do, and maybe I've watched too many like detective movies or something. But the image that comes to mind is that he murdered his wife and buried her in the backyard.
Oh, so he's like, hee-hee-ho.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad I'm asking you now. I always wondered why you were so upset by this title. There's nothing you want to tell me, is there?
No.
Okay, so no need to bury the past. Let's dance about and celebrate all those players who carried that tune through to us today. And let's move forward and learn it phrase by phrase. Like this. Here's the first phrase. With the C natural, it goes like yodel da dum da da dee doo dee doo doo dum. Chordal players might play a D major chord, D over F sharp, so that you get that nice little voice leading. So D over F sharp, because then you're landing on a G chord for the second phrase. First phrase, one more time. Here we go. Your turn. Do 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 dum do 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 do. On to the second phrase. Your turn. Da dee 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 dum. Right? Learn to sing it. And then on to the third phrase. Do do do. It's the same as the first phrase. And then here's the exciting fourth phrase conclusion. Da do 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 dum. Here's the whole A part again. I'll give a phrase, give you just enough time to sing it back or play it back. Here we go. Woo! Nice. Lovely little straightforward construction, really, even though it's got that modal kind of mournful quality to it with the C naturals. It's pretty straightforward and some repeating elements. Here's the B part. Okay, so sometimes people will play dum da 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 C sharp da 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 instead of the C natural. You know, this is an old piping tune, and sometimes you'll actually hear it with kind of a note in between the C natural and the C sharp. Nice old lovely style to it. Pretty straightforward tune. I'll play it once round from a recording of Matt Heaton and I playing it, and I'll call out the chords. And then please join us next month as we debut our new mini session series called Tunes of the Month. Okay, some nice basic chord ideas for harmony players and for melody players to know when the chords are changing. Here we go. D, D, G, C, D, D, G, D, maybe D, D over F sharp, G, C, D, D, G, D, D, D over F sharp, D, C, D, D, C, C, D, D, D over F sharp, D, C, D, D, C, C, D, D. Woo! Hope this brief walkthrough of the tune and a little bit of the history was helpful and enjoyable. Really looking forward to playing it with Matt Heaton next month as we begin our Tunes of the Month.